play dark music.
Heavy is the crown when you build it from the gravel. Stepping out the phantom, whole city wanna travel. Marble on the floors, every step sound royal. Contracts on the table, every line blood boil. Numbers in the millions, I don't even check totals. Pressure on my shoulders, but I'm moving like a mogul. Gold on the frame, see the world through a king lens. All black suits, every move for the big ends. Hustle never sleep, even when the sun rise. Bosses stay awake, plotting angles on the front lines. Legacy is built when you strategize the worst days. Climb from the gutter, now I'm walking through the first maze. Power in my aura, you can feel it when I breathe out. Enemies around, but they quiet when the G's out. Long nights grinding, all I wanted was the throne seat. Now it's velvet cushions on the throne under cold heat.
Heavy is the crown,
but I never let it bend. Pressure never break me, I just carry it again.
heavy is the crown.
Every chapter, every page, from the hunger to the power, now it's written on the stage.
Heavy is the crown, but the weight made my neck strong. Boardroom wars, every contract feel like chess pawn. Shadow of the empire cast long on my rivals. Every deal signed, they could read it in the Bible. Numbers in my safe like a mathematic ritual. Silence in the room when I analyze the visual. Money on the table, but respect worth double. I built every block, every brick through the struggle. Black leather seats in the jet, feel timeless. Wrist so cold, even summer, feel mindless. Walking through the vault like a king in his chamber. Everything earned, never old and no stranger. Moving with precision, every step like a chess guard. Blueprint heavy, but the path never pressed hard. Crown so heavy, made my posture like a monument. Living out the prophecy they wrote inside the
Heavy is
documents.
the crown,
But I never let it slip. Held it through the nights when the pain hit the lip.
heavy is the crown.
Still I walk with the steel, cause the throne never safe when you living in the field. Heavy is the crown when the envy start to multiply. City know the legend, every whisper got an amplifier. Boss of the bosses, you can see it in the convoy. 20 cars deep, let them roar like a war toy. Gate full of cameras, every blink gets monitored. Move so calculated, even bankers get honored. Cold as the winter, but the throne stay heated. Everything I wanted, I was destined, I needed. Heavy is the crown, but I balance like a titan. Storms in my past made the throne feel enlightened. Built from the pressure, made the diamonds in the mindset. Ice so loud, you can hear it when the time's set. Moving like a king when I navigate the city life. Every street corner got a memory of gritty nights. Victory is carved in the marble of my hallway. Crown on my head, this is royalty the raw
Heavy
way.
is the crown,
But the king never fold, even when the world trying to push on the goal.
heavy is the crown,
And the throne stay mine. Long as I breathe, legacy gon' shine.
heavy is the crown,
Heavy is the crown.
heavy is the crown.
Heavy is the throne. But it's all by design. But it's all by design.
Heavy is the crown.
Heavy is the crown, part 2, this the darker page. Marble halls, echoing footsteps sound like a king's rage. Blueprints bigger, now the numbers feel astronomical. Money on the table, looking close to mythological. Silhouette royal when I'm moving through the corridor. Pressure make me sharper, now I'm cutting through every wall. Enemies around me, but they whisper when the king walk. Voice too heavy, every word feel like a gun talk. From the dirt roads to the penthouse ceilings, every milestone carved from the pain and the realness. Strategizing nights when the world fell against me. Now it's gold seals on the files that defend me. Crown on my head, but the weight got a new layer. Even when I'm silent, it's a threat in the true air. Power makes noise even when I'm staying still. Everything a boss touch moves like 100
Heavy
million.
is the crown,
And the weight got deeper. Every step royal like I'm walking with a reaper.
heavy is the crown,
Now the throne feel colder, but the king only grow when the world on his shoulder.
heavy is the crown.
Heavy is the crown when your presence shift the climate. Walk up in the room, whole energy gets silent. Kingpin aura got the bankers moving quicker. Chessboard mental got the sharks swimming thicker. Gold on my fingers like the rings of a dynasty. Legacy eternal, every move got a privacy. Screens flash data every second while I strategize. Everything I built really came from the battle cry. Still in the field, though the throne got a cushion. still hear echoes of the nights I was pushing. Still see shadows of the days with no sleep. Now the fortress guarded by the ones that I keep. Heavy is the crown, but the loyalty priceless. Who I trust small, cause the game full of crisis. Boss on the summit, I'm a monument of discipline. Story in my eyes like a map of the
Heavy
origin.
is the crown.
Every chapter, every oath, carrying the pressure like I'm tailored to the growth.
Heavy is the crown.
And the night's still long, but the throne made for kings who survive being strong.
Heavy is the crown.
Heavy is the crown when the empire expanding. Deals overseas got my influence landing. Suits hand stitched like a king in a fortress. Moving with a code, only legends endorse this. Cameras all around, but the path stay private. Money circulating like it's locked in the climate. Everything silent till the contract signed, and the whole hemisphere shift in design. Throne room colder, but I thrive in the winter. Ice on my wrist like a blizzard on the center. Black steel doors like a foe for the chosen. Every step made on a path that was frozen. Pressure from the crown on the maybe more timers. Woven through the globe when I glow, that's the finest. Long nights grinding for a future that's colossal. Every key is ground, family claw via model.
Heavy is the crown.
Every chapter, every oath, carrying the pressure like I'm tailored to the growth.
Heavy is the crown.
And the night's still long, but the throne made for kings who survive being strong.
Heavy is the crown.
Heavy is the crown.
Heavy is the crown.
Heavy is the throne. Let the key stand by.